Hey, I'm not a financial advisor. I have no accreditation in any stuff like this. Grain of salt, take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research. If you have any questions, don't only ask me, but ask your family, friends, and see if the information gels together, and then make your own informed decision on it all. What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's good to see you come back around. It's early. I'm still waking up. I was watching some stuff on the interwebs. A video was talking about from one of the news channels, a report on why are Americans finding it so hard to save money these days. And I'm sitting there going, maybe it's my limited understanding, maybe the information still needs to absorb, but and it's a big smelly butt. I've found it pretty easy to save money, especially over the last 3 or 4 years. This bit of information is more for the Americans on my channel, because I don't know how your tax systems and revenue systems are set up in other countries. Here, if you got a job, you got to deal with the IRS. A lot of people hate the IRS, but you know what? It's just another business, another loop to jump through. And if you jump through the loop properly, you get money. You get lots of money if you jump through the loops properly. When you go, my fellow Americans, when you get a job and you fill out that W form, you sign or you pick a number of exemptions that you feel you're allowed, and if you want to get the most money back on your paychecks, then you pick the highest exemptions that you're allowed. If you don't mind paying your taxes and you don't mind paying the highest possible rate, then you pick 0 exemptions allowed. And after that, there's a little box that asks, do you want to contribute any extra to the IRS? And most people are like, screw the IRS. No, I'm not doing that. I, however, kind of understand how it all works. You see, the IRS takes your money, they put it into account, they accrue interest on it, and then they give you your money back. And then they go and use that interest for their own interests. I have faith that not everybody in the world is evil, and not everybody in the government is evil. I have faith that there are actually good people out there doing good things with my money, like paying for my roads and paying for our schools and stuff like that. But I digress. You can give the IRS extra money a year on top of your taxes, and I elect to give the IRS $50 extra out of each paycheck, so $100 extra a month. That's $1,200 a year that I give the IRS. But the best part about it is, tax season, I get that $1,200 all back, no questions asked. The taxes, because I elect to take 0, I make less than $10,000 a year currently, I get all that back too. So my tax return season goes into the savings, and not to mention I got the 401k from Smart and Final. You should definitely contribute to your 401ks. I'm contributing max 401k. I'm contributing 15%, and I'm getting matched 8% from my company. That's been going on for the last 4 years. So my paychecks, I get half of my paycheck. The other half goes into taxes and accounts and stuff. I'm not going to tell you how much I make every 2 weeks because it's embarrassingly little. Like I said, I make less than $10,000 a year. But even on that, when I get my paycheck, I only get half of what I worked for. And it's pretty difficult living on that, but I'm managing to do it. And side note, let's talk about BADDEC. When I say that I'm saving up for inventory and getting inventory, what I do is, instead of buying inventory, I take the chunk that I would have spent on the inventory and I put it into the savings account so it can accrue interest. And then next year, I'm going to take that chunk of money out, leave the interest in, and then go buy my stuff. That's what's going on. Anyways, saving money isn't that hard. You just gotta be willing to live a little less luxuriously. This face, this isn't because I like gruff looks and feels. I hate this. But razors to me are a luxury, especially when they cost like $20 for a pack of 5. Yeah, no, I'm not buying that. Call me a skinflint, call me frugal, call me cheap. But things are pretty easy this way if you just learn how to adapt to it. Been living this way about 4 years now. After getting sober, it's been almost 8 years since I've been sober. 4 years since I actually... Another side note, getting sober doesn't happen overnight. Getting sober doesn't happen over a year. It took me about 4 years to get fully sober. And that was 4 years ago when I felt like I was capable enough to cut out half of my life. In other words, cut out half of my paycheck to put it into savings and stuff. So, yeah, been living this way for about 4 years now. I feel like I've adapted to it pretty well. And I encourage any of you out there who are trying to save money to just buckle down. Hey, this is not a side note. This is continuing on the story of plucking money away in the IRS. I did that for 3 years straight, and I got $1,200 back a year straight on top of my tax return. And as I said, I feel like I've adjusted pretty well to this lifestyle, so I no longer need the IRS to hold on to that money for me. I've elected to stop giving them that extra money. And I'm taking that money, put it in my own savings account so that it can accrue interest, so that next year I'll have more than $1,200. I'll have $1,200 and interest. Yeah. Things going through. I encourage you guys to try it out. If you have any questions, I'm not a financial advisor. I have no accreditation in any stuff like this. Grain of salt, take it with a grain of salt, do your own research. If you have any questions, don't only ask me, but ask your family, friends, and see if the information gels together, and then make your own informed decision on it all. And don't smoke.
Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pushing till I fall, I'm slipping to get back up. Always stand tall. and that's facts. Only I can